Hey guys, Caleb here. Just wanted to do a quick recap of my early doe hunt and talk about the one that I harvested. So I'll just jump right into it. If you were tuning along with the story, I woke up that morning and I'd seen the night before it was supposed to be pretty cold. You know, sometimes it can be 50-50 if it's actually what the forecast was or not. So it was very ideal, I suppose, to wake up in the morning and find out it was actually like lower than what was predicted on the temperature. So it was primed to be a great day, and we were just looking to go get a doe, obviously early doe season. So get out there, and I'm sitting. I got there at I got in the stand by 6:15. It was supposed to be light around 7:15. So I was there an hour before daybreak, essentially. Got up in the stand, got my camera gear hung, and was just kind of waiting, listening, looking, the usual. And then around 7:55, I go to text Jim and see if he's seen anything, because I knew he was also getting after it and in the woods that morning. And so to do that, I take off my glove, and when I did that, stupidly, my release fell as well. So it fell down the tree. So the way this tree is set up, there's a ladder stand with a double, and then there's a step up from that into like the crook of this tree, and then another step up into another crook of the tree, and then another stand. So the other stand's probably at about, 23, 24 feet, something like that, and the ladder stand's at 18. So it's a little bit of a push up. So I was in the top stand, and so I do my little balancing act, getting around the tree, and then down the ladder, find my release, climb back up. And as soon as I got back in, I was like, I should take a little video sort of roasting myself. So I made it back in the stand after dropping my release. Been a minute since I've done something like that, but we still got a good amount of time. Didn't make too much noise getting in and out. So, I see a deer actually out in the field. I gotta get ready. Here they come. So, as you can see at the end of that video, when I was actually roasting myself for dropping my release and making a rookie mistake, the deer came in under a minute from me being from on the ground up back to the tree, climbing, rattling around, making noise on the ladder, getting up and down. They just came right in despite all that. So the way that it's set up, there's sort of a staging area in front of me where the deer will hang out coming back from food to bed, and then in between bed and going back out to eat, they'll often be there in the evening too. So it's a nice spot regardless of the time of day typically. So it's this area, bedding on my right, big CRP field to my left, and I see them out ahead of me on my left in the CRP field cutting straight towards me. And then they turned actually to the side a bit and just kept going along the edge of the field. So I was thinking I wasn't going to get an opportunity at all. I was just going to try and film, which was tough anyways because they were that far off. But they end up turning around and cutting into this staging area that I'm sitting. It was about 10 deer, 4 or 5 bucks, 4 or 5 doe. I didn't get an exact head count as I was trying to see which one would give me an opportunity and film at the same time. But yeah, so the doe comes in, one of the bigger ones, fortunately. She just came in to 20, 25 yards, gave me a bit of a chip shot, Now she was quartered away from me pretty hard, so I put my pin on that back rib and anchored in, let it fly, and didn't hear really an impact of the arrow. So I thought, honestly, I missed her because the arrow looked low to me. So I was kind of pissed. But then I hear her go, and she fell over. But I wasn't sure because it wasn't like loud. It was in grass, so it didn't make a whole lot of noise when she crashed. So I'm kind of just chilling up in the stand for about an hour. Texted some friends saying, hey, I got a shot. We'll see if I got lucky or not. So eventually I get down and I go to try and find my arrow, and it's nowhere to be seen. So I start sort of grid searching the area a little bit for the arrow, and eventually found the front half of it, fortunately, which was bloody, and the tip was broken off and busted in half, so the back fletching was not there. And then I see in the blood there's some bubbles for indicating that it was a hit lung at least. So I was relieved with that. I was like, okay, she probably didn't go far. That was probably her actually crashing what I heard earlier. So yeah, I decided to get back in the stand because there were still actually deer in the area. So I might have been able to take a second doe if a shot was presented, but the one was not. So I just hung out and then got down, followed the blood. Well, called my buddy Jake, and then we followed the blood trail together, and he filmed some of that. So I'm excited for that portion of the video to come out. But yeah, ended up gutted her, got her all taken back. I looked to see how the shot hit. It was actually perfect. I hit both lung and blew out the heart too. So she went down quick, pretty painless, and I was very happy with it. So it was a cool experience to be able to put one down in my first real sit in about 2 years since the last time I'd hunted. So pretty exciting. I have venison in the freezer. And actually one other detail that I forgot to mention, when I was sitting there at full draw, there was a couple of bucks actually sparring right in front of me, probably 30 yards. So that was pretty cool to have as the backdrop of this shot. But yeah, like I said, got a few properties with a few good shooters, and looking forward to getting out and after it. But yeah, that pretty much summarizes my hunt, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We have a YouTube channel as well to check out. Link will be in the bio, and yeah, good luck this season. Happy hunting. Shoot straight.